It typically bodes well to get a standardized form of a supplement or a patented form of a supplement that has been tested for a certain percentage of purity. L-theanine is an amino acid that we find in green tea, for example, and L-theanine is responsible for giving, wakeful relaxation, as they say. So it will keep you alert, attentive, but in a relaxed sense without promoting drowsiness, right? So we like to extract L-theanine because green tea leaves in themselves, and this is just an example, are only comprised of about 1 to 2% L-theanine. So you need a lot of leaves to get enough theanine to have a bioactive effect, right? A pronounced physiological effect. So we take L-theanine in isolation. And so they have all these fermented forms, and there's tons of different types out there that you'll see from different companies. Types, really, they all say L-theanine, but when they get it from the manufacturer in, say, China, there is a data sheet on each ingredient, and it might be on, 100 milligrams of L-theanine, but 250 milligrams of powder to achieve that 100 milligrams of L-theanine. So what's the other 150? You can only find that out by asking the manufacturer themselves who provides the supplement. I know that because I'm making a supplement right now, and I make sure all of mine are 100% purity for all the B vitamins. I've tried to order some from manufacturers, and it could be a matter of micrograms for vitamin D, and then it's 40 milligrams in there to make it up. So I'm like, what the hell's the rest? And, they would put arsenic and all sorts of things in there. So generally, it bodes well, is the point, to get a patented form of something. But often, other forms are just fine. But it's a very safe bet to get a patented one. And when you look at L-theanine as an example, there's something called sun-theanine, and they use this form in research to see the beneficial effects of L-theanine on cognition. And you also find theanine in Balaeus batius, but that's a mushroom, but it's almost exclusively found in those two things in nature. So really cool, unique amino acids when I'm talking about it. Theirs is standardized to 99% pure L-theanine, right? So that's why they use this form in the studies. And when you get that, you know exactly what you're getting. When you get plant compounds and you see on the label Rhodiola rosea root, well, if it doesn't say that it's standardized, you might not be getting the beneficial effects of reducing stress-induced fatigue and anxiety and things of that, and inflammation that are provided by the 3% rosivins and 1% salidrosides that it should contain. So look to see that it's standardized. If you get ginkgo biloba, it should be standardized to 24% flavone glycosides and 6% terpene lactones. If it isn't, 50 to 1 herb to extract ratio, standardized to 55% bacoside content for Bacopa monnieri, you might not get the benefits of improved learning and memory when you take it for 3 weeks or 4 weeks or so, when you start to see the benefits. But you see this principle, it applies to many, many different supplements. So do your research on what are the beneficial compounds, how much has to be in them, and get one that's either patented or standardized for the most part. Unless you really trust the company and you know that they get pure stuff in general. You can get dicaffeine malate, but typically look for the patented or standardized forms. You can get Infinergy, patented dicaffeine malate, but most all dicaffeine malate you get is pure dicaffeine malate. When I order citrulline malate for my supplement, Super U, that we're coming out with here soon in the coming months here at Win Wellness for naturally enhancing mental and physical performance in an all-natural way, it is 100% citrulline malate, no matter what manufacturer I had spoken to get a quote. And so a lot of them are just that pure ingredient, but you should look out for certain ones. That's what we got for you guys today. Hope it was useful. If you want to send some pictures of your supplement stack, I would assess them. I would do a live assessment even on someone's stack, so I could just pick someone who sends over a bunch of pictures. We'll see what we get, and maybe we'll do that one day. So have a great night. Thank you very much, and happy Win Wellness. Ciao. Let's see who we got on here. Say what's up to the people. Isaiah, what's up? Aaron Lamar, how you doing? What's up, Danny Kev? I love you, man. Tasha Lara DeFit. Hi. Kerry Star, Brandon Malone, Smith Fabian, Marley J. Kine, Shifty God, Glensky, I'd have to look into that. Maria, I use Examine for most of my information. What up, Meg? Have a fantastic rest of your night. That's all we got for you, folks. We'll see you tomorrow. Not sure where, not sure when, but we'll see you then. Have a great night. happy when wellness. What up, Ron? See you later.